ginger ale, and a stream. Oh, let's go. This is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, the Japanese 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Hi, Cam. Hey, Cam. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me swoop this over. Hey, Cam. Let's see. Is this dumb whore working? Oh, he is. Unfortunate. Alright. Well. Jesus Christ. Gonna have to ask you to fucking relax, please. Hey, Cam. How you doing? Hey, Dave. Cam, do you think I should just do a new game? Because I feel like I should probably just do a new game. And that way, people who haven't logged in or who haven't tuned in for the first part can just see it again. But also, not sure if it matters. Actually, I'm not even sure if I have it on the YouTube already. Dean, stop. You look like a Nazi. That's a good vine. Well, it doesn't look like I have it on here yet. So it's probably just like slapped on the end of one of these videos and I'm just not sure about it. Yo, you think I should just keep going? Alright, I'll just keep going. Give me one quick, sexy second. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna do Dean, stop. You look like a Nazi. Alright. Let's I'm gonna mute these real quick. And then let's put on a is this a window capture or a game capture? Oh, this is game capture, so I have to add on a window capture. Add a new source instead. What is this? Firefox. This is like my favorite Vine ever. One of my favorite Vines ever because it's so funny. Dean, stop. You look like a Nazi. That's funny. Anyway. Now I can just delete that one. Alright. Let me move my mic around a little bit. I moved it to voice chat with some homies and now it's a little bit out of position. I know, you look so sad. It's so funny. Dean, stop. You look like a Nazi. I wish I could quote that more, but like I can't because people don't just look like Nazis. Alright. back and then continue. All right, so Dave, just a quick little run by for you. The only things that you've missed are the first case. Hello. This is my my girlfriend's sister's name. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Dude, I know what happens. Also, don't we literally know her name? Why is she still question marks? I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. Pouring beer into my horchata cup. It's just cool, quick, and casual things. And why am I doing that, one might ask? The answer is simple. There's ice in here. What the hell is in there? The famous round plastic widget in every can unleashes nitrogen through the beer, creating the creamy head and iconic stirs that's distinctively Guinness. What the hell? You guys hear this shit in my fucking can? I'm being poisoned by Guinness. Alright, I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Oops. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. Oh. Interesting. So, for those of you who were not around for the first one and don't know how this game is, the evidence that Mia is asking Maya to hold is the key piece of evidence from the first case, the tutorial case. Is this before or after? I put some papers inside it instead. Oh, so this must be after. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good, like burgers. I could really go for a burger. We'll hit the usual joint. Are they smoking weed? They can't smoke weed. This is a Christian game. Okay, sis. See you soon. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. I know she fucking dies. You are not cogniferous of my background? Shut up, bitch. I don't even know you and I hate you. Listen. Murder? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Who the hell is that? Dude, that sucks, dude. To just walk in on your dead fucking sister. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Who is that bitch? He looked like funny fucking Valentine. You wouldn't know that because you're not on JoJo Part 7. That's a JoJo reference. Do I do examine or do I do move? How does this work? Oh. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. God damn, she got some fat tits. What the fuck? Man, put those away. This is a courtroom. Who are you? Bitch, I already know who you are. Give me the fucking name. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the ground. That's what she deserved. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Oh, fuck. Wait, no, fuck. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon, again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Guaranteed that's where that bitch is staying. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Phoenix! That's not what we need right now. We don't need you fucking chair shopping. There's a dead body. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Oh, just kidding. That was not there 5 fucking seconds ago. A word is written in blood. Cam, you can't just fucking tell me that. Cam, don't backseat game. No backseat gaming. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. It says Maxa. Oh. It's right there. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think it's enough snooping around for now. I better call the cops and find out what that girl was doing here. That girl was the murderer. What, Q? Slide? Oh, God. What the fucking hell? A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Way more specific than that? You be spoiling out here. Someone's screaming from outside the window? Oh, it's... Oh, she's absolutely fucking that guy. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Do I leave? Is that what I do? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the classroom. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Maya? That's my name. What could it mean? Oh, well... Why would sis write my name? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Hey, you guys like that, you guys like this, thing? Wii U? That's my siren impression. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, hey, it's the himbo, baby. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Doesn't question the dick part, but he says, damn, Gumshoe? Weird fucking name, homie. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Sir, why are you breathing with your whole chest? I need you to fucking relax and breathe into your diaphragm. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Gumshoe, fucking relax, bro. Damn, she's like 10. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. What up, Mike? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. She's 5. Can you relax? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Maya's 18? She looked like 3. No, Don Miguel. Don Miguel 13 in the chat. His name is Mike. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Mike, this is Cam. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. Credits roll. It's up to you, baby. It's up to you. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Well, things were maybe getting a little spicy. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. And she was like, damn. You know that Phoenix Wright fool? Today was my junior partner's first time in court. That's it. That was it. That's the only thing that she heard. I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm not gonna voice act a fucking 18-year-old. Cam, call me up on Discord. Read Maya's lines for me. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Let me present this one again. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Oh, ooh, Maya, that was a little quick on the draw. I'm not dropping a single line of voice acting until I see Miles fucking Edgeworth. Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. Backspace. Examine. That's because he's an NPC. He is a part of the background. Move? No. Talk? The day of the crime, I guess. Oh, she looks real happy. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? She was like, yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You're always gonna need to talk to him? Oh, just like in this room? I forgot how to delete those things. Oh, so you're dumb as shit then. Let me do that first. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. Didn't you know? Haven't you heard? You fucking idiot. You fucking imbecile. You never seen a fucking acolyte before? Grow up, idiot. Phoenix. Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it that you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Alright, give me your fucking cell phone, bitch. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Then shut the fuck up, Maya. It's for emphasis, Michael. Come on. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Day of the crime is no longer highlighted? No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. It's a Thinker clock. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Spirit medium. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESPN and all that. Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit, then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. Your sister's attorney friend walks into the interrogation room and is asking you a few questions, and then you give him the address to another attorney and say, "Hey, can you bring this lawyer to me? Thanks. Bye." She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? That's a little fucked up, isn't it? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Tomorrow? Jesus. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Backspace. Move, I guess. Grossberg Law. I don't even remember that how you guys do the fucking voice for Amateros. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. There's a picture of Steve Irwin on the wall. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Cam, there's no song playing. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Yes, drag him. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. I guess I'll move around a little bit. Or no. Oh, that's it. Already checked the ashtray, you cuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm going back to the fucking detention center. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well, what the fuck? He's not even there. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! Oh. Oh, God. What voice should I even fucking give Gumshoe? This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Or actually, should he be a Chad? You're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? Gumshoe, you're so dumb. I love you. And you were, yeah, let's just fuck up his name. Suede Shoes. Suede Shoes, wasn't it? This. Oh, he's so stupid. That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait. Oh, Gumshoe. That's a song, pal. My name is Dick Gumshoe. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Detective Gumshoe. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Whipped. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. So, you should be Maya's lawyer. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal! An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. That looks like something. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Her desk. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Windows. This. Oh, Phoenix. Shut the fuck up, dude. The sky is blue. And so am I. Mia, where are you? Shut the fuck up. There's that hotel right across the way. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Wow, pushover. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put... Oh, Cam. Oh, Cam. The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth is here. Edgeworth is here, technically. I see his name on my screen, so we're pretending like that works. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. I'm gonna breathe like Gumshoe for a second. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Fuck that guy. Never heard of him. Whoa, you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. I was playing hard to get. He's a cold, heartless... Oh, wait. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Yeah, Edgeworth just has gray hair because he stresses himself out like a dumb bitch. Present. I don't think I need to present anything to him. And all my options are done. Well, let me try presenting something to him. Oh, I do need it. Yeah. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. I'm gonna tell him not so straight because I think it's gonna be funny. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. Gotta be a little gay. But what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This, it says the Steel Samurai, Warrior Neo Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV. Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Maya's cell phone, baby. We in it. Check the court record here, the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. Y'all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence of the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Man, put your fucking breasts away. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. So you sent her home already, then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oops. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. To take the clockwork out and put some papers inside. Gatewater Hotel. The titties in this game are bopping. Also, I was at like 9 viewers, which I think was fucking amazing. Thank you all for tuning in. I've dropped to 6 now, but thank you. The past 3. Room 303. Ew. You know, like, nah. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, "Don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal." Hee hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Bitch, I see that screwdriver in your fucking drawer. Get this shit out of there. Explain yourself. Oh, fuck. I didn't read that because I accidentally clicked. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Oh, no. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oops, fuck. Hey, let me take a look at that. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. That's right, it's that bitch. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fan Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Let me take another peek. Maybe later. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? Oh, wait. Fuck. Wrong person. Oops. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. I'm just doing my job. You know, you're cute when you blush. I'm going to eat this bitch alive. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is that you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there's 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. Observe this fat ass, Mr. Lawyer. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, Is there anything I have to present? Guess I'll just try the Grossberg offices again. Oh. Aha. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh, he's a little scared now all of a sudden. Aha, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. It's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? There it is. Ooh, this is a sexy song. Wait, have you guys been hearing sound from the game at all? Okay, yeah, it sounds like you are. That's good. It looks like it's not coming through on the speakers or through the stream, but instead looks like it's coming through my mic. Ah, there we go. It should be a little bit louder now, Cam. Let me know if the music is overpowering me. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Did you say something? Why, I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? Oh, I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. Oh my god, this... Why is this music? This is like jazz lounge music. This guy fucks, bro. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Haha, you noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I've no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Well, I guess I can just go back to the detention center now. 3:42. Damn, I cut it close. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Oh, yikes. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Mother got fucking yoinked away into the spirit world. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yep, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, Mia became a lawyer to try and avenge her mother, I'm sure. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. That was his name, my sister told me. Wright? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Go home. Credits roll. That's it. Ending the game. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Well... Oh. I can't abandon you? Someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Oops, fuck. What did I do? Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she's got no one left to help her. Nothing's more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Oh baby, little baby boy. Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. She's like, I don't want you to. And we bond. We bonded. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you, so you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Where am I moving? What should I do? Talk again? I already hit everything. Let me present her phone, I guess? Thank you. think I'm done here. Or maybe not? There's nothing to examine unless I move to another spot. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Grossberg, maybe? Let's see. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Exposed. Cut. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy who conned my fucking... yeah, that. And then also the dude who killed Maya. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? Huh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Phoenix. Phoenix, focus. Focus, baby, focus. Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, shit. To be continued? What is this, chapter 3 already? Oh, just multiple days. Over, right? Yes. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. There he is! There he is! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Who keeps texting me? Everyone shut the fuck up. Look at how fucking big he is. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. Is it not good? Did you want a different voice? I can change it up. We still have time. Edgeworth has had like 4 lines. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Oh, this is detailed. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Gumshoe, that's a little sexist. Gumshoe. Gumshoe. Exit the courtroom, buddy. Can't say shit like that. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? God, Edgeworth, you're such a cock. Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. He looks so confused. He's like, why am I here? Testimony is the part where I can't do anything, right? And then cross-examination is where I pull out evidence to crack it, I think, right? Quark. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Moidoi. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. I mean, couldn't I? Well, I guess not. I guess I could just, what, press like everything? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call from was a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Right. I say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. What the fuck? Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Sure. I'm literally gonna just do literally everything. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With the funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Yeah, get fucked. Why's that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. I like how everyone just fucking ganged up on Gumshoe in that instant. They were just like, Gumshoe? Gumshoe, shut the fuck up. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? Oh, wait, fuck. Try to cross-examine myself right there. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Am I just pressing everything here again? I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died... Okay, well, I'm just pressing everything then. Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. She was framed. Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Look at his fucking hand. Why is his hand so fucking big? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. I'm just gonna press it again. Do you have proof it was Mia? Who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, he sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Well, I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the hermogoblins, hermogoblin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order! Order!
That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Yeah, but what the fuck is the autopsy report gonna do? Oh, death was instantaneous. Oh, I forgot about that shit. Thank you, Cam. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this statement. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? Oh, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Oh, that was a weird animation. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But, no butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! Order!
I want to play Animal Crossing.
The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Oh, come, she was about to get fucking fired. It was the day after the murder, when I was asking around. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. It's forged. It's forged documentation. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Oh my god. All of these are... I'm not going to call myself a sham. Should I just attack Edgeworth? The detective's a sham. Is he a sham? No, he's been reporting honestly. You're a sham, Edgeworth. I'm not a sham, though. Yeah, fuck it, we go in. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from ad hominem attacks.
I hate that thing. I hate that he does that little fucking finger shake. I want to kick his ass. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report. Well, Your Honor, The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Damn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? That fucking finger wag makes me want to die. Also, ma'am, put your fucking tits away. Witness, your name, please. April May. Oh, God, ma'am. April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Oh my God. I'm gonna punch her tits out. Tell us where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Company law offices. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
God, there's probably so much ridiculous porn of her. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The little mousy bitch. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Ma'am, if you don't put your fucking breasts away. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. Coincidentally, I too am remarkably solid, but that's for another instance. That's another matter. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Hell yeah. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Wiretap, 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 wiretap.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Let's see. Wiretap. Found in Miss May's hotel room. Does she say anything about 9 o'clock at night? I looked out the window. I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Does she say anything about like a phone? But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Yeah, I've got nothing. So, age-old techniques, press. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? I sort of, you know, I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. Oh, she almost went off. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Hey, man. Y'all are just horny. You are horny in the court and I will not have it.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl, what about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Fuck it. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Ooh. You saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Ma'am, I can almost see your whole ass.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh shit. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Maya's just sitting in the defendant's chair fucking crying. She's like, why am I being roasted? Oh my god. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
Oh, wait, she's normalized now. I saw what I saw. Oh, fuck.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
There goes the tits again. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. Ooh, but how would you know it's a clock? Ooh.
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
How did you know it was a clock, bitch? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. What, do I press it again or do I present this? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Like your shirt, but that's another matter. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order, order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. My wife left me. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Wait, that's, because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Faye and Company. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Faye and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now. Judge's like, oh shit. See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Fuck you, Edgeworth. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now, I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... yeah. Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Oh, wait, guys, focus. Not my phone. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. 9:27 a.m., baby. I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse is not on sale today? Oh, Phoenix. Ooh. Phoenix is out here fucking gunning her down. Does not give a fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's it do, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Oh, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will put her breasts away. I'm tired of it.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because, you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the weapon was a clock.
Take that! Have a look at this. Ooh, that? Hee I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that a witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Bro, this is lit. This is sick. Here's my proof. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. God, she looks like a fucking JoJo character. Yada yada does he?
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you, you lawyer!
I accidentally clicked past what she said at first.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
I also just like kind of want it to be known that like I'm instinctively mirroring everything that she's doing on screen with her hands every time she shows up. Every time I have to do her voice, my hands move. It's not a conscious decision, it just happens. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. I mean, she didn't do it, but I guess why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. I've been considering getting a webcam, but since everything is closed, I don't think that that's just like very likely. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Ooh, give me 1 second.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, oh fuck. Hehe. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious, no way.
Way, I say, way, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, where does that leave us? It is my
great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
No, because she said that she looked out the window at 9 and looked out and saw it happen. But now she's saying she got an iced coffee. Continue examining her. On with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes. But that bears no relevance to the case at hand. Murder! There's no way you can prove any connection. What? The bellboy didn't know shit. Tisk, 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 tisk. Fine. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. I was gonna grill her on it. He unfortunately does know shit.
The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I like that he was just like readily available. He was already there. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He still has it. Wow, he's got the tray and everything. He's prepared.
Sir, I'd like some tea.
I don't know what voice to give this guy.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations.
I don't know what voice to give this guy. I'm lost. What the fuck does a bellboy sound like? I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. So they like fucking or what? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, not necessary. After 8 in the evening from our guest. I guess I'm just gonna press fucking everything. Let me see. Just kidding. Floor plans, wiretap, thinker, glass shards, Maya's cell phone. The receipt? Why the receipt? Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Ooh, Stop. The receipt is... The receipt's from the crime scene, so it couldn't have been from... It wouldn't bear any regard here, I don't think. At 9 on the dot. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished. The time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I'm gonna press that. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir. Embrasser? Oh, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Oh, God. I really just have to keep dragging this out? What, protest? Sorry, I was sending some text. People are trying to organize a, like, not showing up to work tomorrow. And, they are going through some things, and I am trying my best.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. You're fine. I appreciate you still watching as you're washing dishes. Your Honor, I must object. Also, I think my brother maybe used my card. God damn it. What the fuck? I think my brother, like, ordered something on Amazon, and I think he accidentally used my card. Some Amazon stuff. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, and bed making. Let me check the court record. So if I ask him about check-in, then that's gonna... Really? Check-in? Alright. If Cam says it. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was, objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Bitch. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Ooh, things are getting spicy. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Stop, don't look at him. Don't fucking look at him, I hate him. So, what happens with me? Bye, Jess. Enjoy your shower. Do I get to go home now? Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Ew. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving.
Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you shithead?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I'm gonna finish up this case today, but yeah, I might just try to do like a chapter a day or like a case a day. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk? What the fuck? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so
cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Also, that made me think of this. Why aren't... How do I do image view? Oh shit. Hold on guys. I'm trying to meme. Save image as on desktop. Me at me at Miss April May. Why are you filled with so much aggression and hatred? I'm finding it difficult to assume what you must have went through to mold you into the person who's standing in front of me right now. That's a good picture. Anyway, I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that doesn't. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay, well... let's see, examine, maybe? Well, this shit's the same. What can I present? Actually, I, really hates your guts. So, get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Oh, so even if I present anything, I guess she's just gonna say that, so I'm just gonna move somewhere else. Gay water. Quite the performance today, if I say so myself. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gapewaters rep, as they say. Rep? I would be treated as swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Let's see, about Miss May. Oh, her? Sorry, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. That's the one I want, the man with May. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. This hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Oh, that maybe. Bottle and 2 glasses. Part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay, so I guess I just have to move elsewhere. Faye? It's like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Oops, fuck. Except they totally are. Well, what the fuck then? I go back to Grossberg? Oh, yes. Give me that fucking paper. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Ugly. Yeah, swap photos. Hell yes. Oh, wait. The fucking painting's gone. Oh, shit. What was it? Was it sunflowers? I don't think it was sunflowers. I don't think it was Grossberg either. I'm gonna... Yeah, he said the hue of the sea. Okay, but I'm gonna move back to Gatewater. Present him with the picture. That's him, detective. Yeah, have him write it. Why not? Evidence is good. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Oh, okay, cool. It gives me more space. Let's try talk. What if I go back to the detention center and I present that? Present. Present him with this.
Where did you...
This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? How did it take me that long to notice what? Oh, the missing painting? I wasn't really paying attention. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who is most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears.
Bitch.
Ah, fuck. I should have pushed her harder on that one. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Should I go back to Gatewater then? Ooh. Okay, well. Well, what the fuck? He's obviously not here, so what the fuck am I gonna do? Go back to the detention center, Grossberg?
You were quite the thing, my boy. The trial.
He was there?
Reminded me of myself when I was a youth.
I guess something that got passed down through Mia, maybe.
It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I
appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information.
Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things have gone poorly for the girl.
If you were that worried about it, why didn't you just offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall.
Pretentious looking?
Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting.
What if I present him with this picture? He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything?
Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear from me if you follow.
I follow.
That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp.
Red White. Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right?
They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you.
Selling information. That sounds like blackmail.
Can
Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located?
I suppose.
Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action.
Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone.
Okay, move to Blue Corp. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Oh, I hate this guy. Your name! What's your name? I was just I forgot what he said. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it right, I see? Splendiferous. Perhaps I've intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? Dude, if someone ever came up to me like this and started talking to me like this, I would literally throw hands on the spot. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with a worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Okay, Phoenix, relax. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. I forgot what voice I literally just gave him. He looks like an ass. Look at that fucking chin. No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? There we go. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not a part of the job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand, although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Oh, the police, the courts, to me they're mere toys, playthings for my amusement. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Oh, weird. Why does it do that? Ah, I know why it does that. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Oh, he's a fucking cop. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. That big painting on the wall over there before. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry accused for an attorney, Grodyburger. Oh my god. You came here from Grodyburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Gatewater? Grossberg, I guess. Jump, Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not shit all yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed.
I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's black. Oh, you're lovers. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Oh, fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DR6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I would not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the shorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now because I talked. Because I talked, the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She follows his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Wow, this is a lot of moving around. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there'd be clues, so maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I take a look at? A through I. I'm DL6. I have tarnished the Fey name. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So me and New Grossberg. I want a DL6. Oh, wow. Damn. This shit got spicy. What the fuck? Let's check T to Z. Interesting. What if I do that one again? Nah. So I guess back to... Grossberg? report's gonna be real spicy tomorrow, I can tell. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this at court.
Oops. Okay, well, that's that. Detention center. Oh no, she's already gone. Yeah. So we'll move. I guess we'll try Gatewater again, or not. Blue Corp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Why, yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Oh, I can't present? Oh, just kidding right there. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles filled like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail. Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. What? You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. Wright. You did it. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man! Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now! Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer.
This case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Oh my fucking god. Stroke of luck that I got this dipshit.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Ah, Butts. Harry Butts.
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we've switched places. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Defend me in court? Cheer me on in court, I guess. Oh, Maya. What a sweetie. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. I'll show them a thing or two. Believe it. I've got 10 Twitter notifications. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Damn. How long am I going to be streaming for? This is a long fucking case. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. I think one ends on day 3. You mean this one? Ah, Phoenix, look! Oh, it's him. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Oh, that was a sprite. Okay. Let's do this.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite... wait.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we'll hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I don't know, should I? Yeah, I'm just gonna raise it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Edgeworth looks so tired.
Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage? My personage?
Your name?
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name.
These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. White boy. They call him White boy. They say, dance, white boy, dance. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey?
That would be negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder?
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there?
Ahem. Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix.
Dance, white boy, dance.
Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna press him talking about her dodging. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase, it struck her down.
Are you sure?
As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Yeah, boy. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Ooh, got it.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh, you a little thick boy.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. Got him. Dance, white boy, dance. More specifically, he was standing here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Struck once with a blunt object. From a blow.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Alright, let me see real quick. So it would probably be that one. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the bag. Yeah, so I'm gonna deliver the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. And I'm gonna press him with the autopsy report. Does that work? It just says died from a blow by a blunt object. Could that be insinuated as only one? Cam, I think I might need some assistance here. Should I do that? Should I present the autopsy report? Because he says that I hit her twice. Autopsy report says she died from a blow by a blunt object. Is that correct? Because it also says that she may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. If I present the wrong information in a cross-examination, do I take like punishment for that? Is that yeah to the punishment or yeah to the autopsy report? Oh, okay, cool. Mr. White, the victim died from his... Okay, cool. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Thanks, Cam. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Very well, if the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White?
Oh, okay. 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwack.
Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Damn, Phoenix Wright, ballin'. He's out here whipping ass. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Yeah, very odd. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, Broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Fuck yeah. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have had no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That will be no problem, alright? Big problemo. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Blinds were drawn.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Oh, what? Oh, yes. Yeah. Give me that. Look at this. Oh, hey, Dave. Dude, Carlo keeps, like, texting me about some bullshit, and he told me to, like, give him a call later to, like, discuss my safety and everything, and he was like, I understand, like, he said that he didn't fully read my text earlier. I noticed you expressed concern for your safety due to your race. I contacted store leadership and we have escalated to TMS. I will keep you updated. Why doesn't he just fucking understand that, like, these are not, like, all the things that he's focusing on are little problems. Like, these are not the problems that we're, like, upset about. The problems that we're upset about is that we're being treated as subhuman. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh my god.
Mr. White?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Edgeworth, shut the fuck up. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. But then I'm gonna ask him where the fucking wiretap was. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revolved for the baseless conjecture that it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
Good luck, Phoenix. Where'd you place it? That's not the fucking question I wanted. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. The week before the murder, but if she was murdered... A department store receipt. How do I check the other side of this receipt? Well, time to start pressing. Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it now? That is all. So there's that one. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. So I want to present the receipt because I think I can... I want to present the receipt because I think that I can, like, you know, use it to bluff and say, oh, I have this receipt that shows that she bought the glass stand, I don't know, like on the fucking day that she was murdered or something. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. So, would I present it on this one? The last one says, that's when I saw the glass light stand. Yeah, I'm gonna present it on this one. E. Oh, I'm on the right track. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. It's a department store receipt, which is I could use to bluff as...
If not, I can try again. How many bars of health do I have, though? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they?
Ah, god damn it. That is when I saw this glass light stand. The week before the murder. So would I present it on this one? And say that she bought it the day of? Let's see. Just gonna press him on that one. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay and Cola offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. Dude, Carlo keeps fucking calling me. I can't talk right now, dude. And if I know Ezra, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Cola offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. I'll press him on this one again. God fucking damn it! I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Ooh, baller. Oh, did I pass out? Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I passed out, yeah. I'm passed out right now. Put them fucking honkers away, baby. Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Ah, there we go. Phoenix, you dipshit. Glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony the week before?
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted,
Oh my god. Dave, are you there? Did you see that? Did you see what fucking Carlo just sent to the group chat?
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
They really had to make me go through that much stress just to say, oh, now you can use a receipt. Yeah, go check what Carlo just said in the fucking thing, dude. He basically just dodged all of our questions. Yeah, dude, it's they're all our managers and stuff are showing all their true colors and stuff because they just refuse to give us what we are asking for. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so. That is when I saw those glass light stand. Receipt me, bitch. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what's written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh my god. If it wasn't 9:43 at night, I wouldn't do that. Or I would have screamed. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Ah, if you do that finger wag one more fucking time, I'm gonna beat your ass. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot it's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Ooh, object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
If anyone's gonna call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
Objection denied.
Oh my god.
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Bitch. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may?
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. It got spun onto Phoenix because the fucking Red White has all this money and power, and everyone was just like, oh, whatever he says must be right.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright, you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that.
Well, this court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Not guilty. Look, he's gone. Red White is gone. Found dead in Miami. That is all.
This court is adjourned.
3 hours I've been streaming. September 9, 2024, District Court Defendant Lobby. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. What? Did I look like my sister? You being horny, Phoenix? Maya, why are you here? Because of this, see? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Wright and Co. Wow. She calls him Nick? That's so cute. Oh my god. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh. They could have ended the game right here. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Aw. Wholesome ending. Turnabout Samurai. Save, go here. Alright. Well, Maya is so cute. Yeah, well, that is the end of today's stream, today's case. I know it took fucking forever and a half, but it was really good. I got, it's... Oh shit. No, fuck. Oh shit, how do I pause this? Oh, fuck. Oh shit. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing this. No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messenger returns. Okay, there we go. There's my options. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. So, yeah, that was my. Yeah, that was the second case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Game 1. It was fantastic. I got super into it. Extremely excited that I got to meet Edgeworth. I thought I was going to have some fun, shonen romance when he, like, pulled me aside before before day 3, and he was just like, you're not that bad, Phoenix. I'm going to try and protect you. I thought he was going to be, like, my state-assigned attorney, and I was like, damn. It's about to get horny. But yeah, it was fantastic. Super good, very wholesome. I got a little tugged at the heartstrings at the end there. But I'm glad that Maya's gonna be a mainstay here too. It's gonna be fantastic. The next day that I'm off for sure is Friday. Yeah, all the other days before that, I'm working late. Thursday, I'm off at 8. So if there's any, like, stream, I doubt there's going to be any streams. But if there are, it'll probably be Thursday night. And then Thursday night will probably just be, like, a chill Animal Crossing stream or something. Dude, Dave, I don't know. I just need to... This whole thing is fucking dumb, dude. Oh my god. Literally, no, not enough people are, dude. Nancy's not working. Zalma and Tabby are just 2 people. Hunter doesn't even know she was gonna do it. And we've still got so many other people there. The reason that we would want to do that is to make the store not be able to function without us. And if we can't even do that, then we fall off. There's no point. It's just another day where some people call out. But because I'm closing with Carlo tomorrow anyway, so I think this might be like a good opportunity for me even to just, like, talk to him and just be like, listen, now that people are concerned about their health and their safety. This is not something that you can just, like, brush off or, like, confer with other people about. This is something that needs immediate action. And if you just, like, keep deferring to, like, higher ups, you're like, we are not only going to lose respect for you, we're also going to lose respect for, like, the company, and you're gonna lose your people in the long run if you keep this up. I'm gonna go in tomorrow, and I'm gonna talk to him. It's gonna be a journey. I'm gonna do everything that I can to try and make you guys, like, safe. I know he doesn't, but I'm gonna try and, like, make it so that at least, like, I don't know. I'm fighting for my cashiers. I'm fighting for you guys because I know that there's, like, so much, like, on our shoulders at all times, and I just want to make you guys feel safe. And I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for you guys. So I'm gonna do everything that I can, but I don't think I'm gonna call out tomorrow. I'm here for the people. Anyway. That is a conversation that we should probably be having off stream, not here through my 3-second delay Twitch chat. So I'm going to sign off. I'll probably be streaming if Thursday night, Animal Crossing Thursday night. Friday, we're going to start this Turnabout Samurai case. And hopefully it's not another 3-hour stream. But also, if it is, I don't think I mind because it's been pretty cool. Stop that. All right. I will see you guys later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and please enjoy your lockdown.